favorite sports bar fantasy site. If your bar doesn't have it, send them our way so you can benefit from seamless draft day setups. No back and forth with staff. Just scan a QR code, pick your league spot, and customize your food and drink offers. TSNE offers quality of life tools like a mock drafter that improves each year by learning your league, automated team management if a player quits mid-season, and game time injury replacements before kickoff. With more league types and role options than any other platform, TSNE is everything you wish your fantasy platform had. You. The one still debating whether to start Patrick Mahomes this week or bench him for that rando backup QB no one's heard of. What are you doing? Stop scrolling and listen up. You know what you need in your life? More Black and Tan Sports. That's right, your one-stop podcast for fantasy football chaos, NFL hot takes, and the occasional life lesson you didn't know you needed. We're on Spotify, Amazon, Apple Podcasts, basically anywhere you can get your podcasts. So hit that subscribe button like you're smashing a waiver wire pickup for CMC. And don't forget to drop us a 5-star review. Why? Because it's not just our egos, it helps the algorithm show us some love. And let's be honest, you could use more good karma for that trade offer you just sent out. You're also going to want to join the party on social media because we're dropping fire takes all week long. On X, formerly known as Twitter, we're not here to discuss Elon. We're at Black and Tan Pod. Facebook, Black and Tan Sports Pod. You know, for all you I still love my mom's memes people out there. Instagram, we got you at Black and Tan Sports Pod. Where else can you get weekly fantasy tips and questionable Photoshop edits of my co-host Dwayne's face? Oh, and YouTube, Black and Tan Sports. Subscribe there too, unless you're scared to see what fantasy football legends actually look like. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe, follow, engage. Otherwise, your fantasy team might just get cursed with a season-ending injury. Just saying. Black and Tan Sports, for the laughs, the takes, and the wins. Subscribe now, or you'll regret it later.
Draft day heat, turn the speakers up. All eyes locked on the Commissioner's Cup. 25 years, yeah, the legends don't stop. Fantasy dreams on the way to the top. Black and Tan Sports, we running it up. 2025 Commissioner's Cup. Yeah, the legends don't stop. Fantasy dreams on the way to the top. Black and Tan Sports, we running it up. 2025 Commissioners Club.
Yo, welcome to Black and Tan Sports.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm so energetic and happy right now because this is the most abysmal couple weeks of sports in Philadelphia sports history, in my opinion. But
yes,
we'll obviously get into that. We were going to do a pod like last Thursday, like after the Eagles lost, and I had this real sick feeling that we were going to see another loss. And I was like, you know what, Dwayne? I was like, let's just hold off. We got a Monday game and a Thursday game, like it's a weird setup. I was like, I just had a deep down, and you know what? To be honest with you, I told people, listen, it don't matter. We're gonna talk about the Eagles. Obviously, that's something that we do a lot. You know, it's been going down. Also, we're on the fourth quarter. You know, essentially, we're in the fourth quarter with the fantasy league, with the season never ends as well now.
Yeah. Hopefully, you guys are in the playoffs.
Yeah, there's some in the playoffs here. I mean, shout out to my brother.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Which is insane because last year he did not. He listen. Let's not fake it. He didn't do well last year.
It was a new year, bro.
No, it's true. It's true. We got. So who do we have? Oh, and what's crazy, the funny part about that is that Catching Dubs, who's in first place, is actually a friend of mine, Ron. Shout out to you, Ron. And he's playing my brother's team this week. So So I was hoping that they'd end up like in a championship scenario where like maybe they can play each other in a
Oh
championship.
yeah,
and, like,
yeah,
say,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I helped recruit these guys, okay, and they did. They both everything went well. But we're in the quarterfinals here, and this is round 2 of the matchups. We got Catching Dubs, which is Ron again. He overall number 1 seed is going against Julian's optimal team, my brother's team, who is 13th overall seed.
What's his team's name?
Julian's optimal team. I think he didn't want to pick a team. He just wanted whatever like default it was. That's why it's like some optimal team. Like
he's funny. I figured it'd be like more of a funny name. I don't know. Go ahead.
I know. No, me too. But he doesn't care. Like he doesn't care. You know what's funny about my brother is that like he cares about things, but there's certain things he's like, I don't care about that. It's a name.
And look at him.
Right
He's
now,
in the fucking playoffs.
This first round could end up being a huge upset, or what we expect out of it. I mean, considering you go 1 seed against 13 seed.
Oh yeah. Oh, see. Okay, he's 113. Yeah. Damn. Okay.
And then we got the Bad Beagles are playing the Hooligans.
Okay.
Then we have Weekend Hackers, which is 3rd place, against the Screaming Eagles, 11th place.
311. Okay.
And then the last matchup we have Dancing at the Link Pony Club, number 7 versus number 8, the Fredinators.
The Fredinators.
The Link Pony Club.
All right. Interesting names there. Well, good luck to everybody that's in the playoffs. It is what it is. Good luck with everything. I'm sucking in my fantasy league, so I'm out.
Yeah, no, me too. And you know what? The amount of attention I pay to it anyway is about 0%, so it doesn't even matter.
I know. I guess I wait till like Sunday at like 12:45. I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta change my lineup, and I'm scrambling to grab and drop a player, move somebody in and out. It's paused.
All inebriated already, trying to like
right.
Go through
Yeah, I'm 3 shots in I'm 3 shots in already. So I'm just like, fuck it. It is what it is.
We also have, before I forget, we're going to obviously go over Mr. Green. He has a lot to say. We released his episode last week with just to have something out there for you guys. We released him something last week. We have something new this week, obviously for us to go over. So I guess let's just get into it, Dwayne.
Let's get into it.
You were just talking about how you watched the game more than once, which is something I could never stomach to do.
Yeah.
Why'd you put yourself through pain?
You know what it is? So like I was saying, I watch so much football because after whatever's playing Sunday before and after our games, I try to watch, but then I'm drinking, so I kind of miss a lot of it. I'm always watching the Eagles game, obviously a little bit more intently than anything else. And then so to get caught up, it's kind of like just to see what's going on around the league and things like that. Because I also am in the fantasy league, so I have players different teams, obviously, and so I typically watch the rest of the games that I've missed that I want to watch during the week while I'm working. And I just wanted to watch that Eagles game again today. I usually don't watch it again, especially after we win. I'm like, fuck it, let's go. We got it. Kind of corny. After last week's loss, I wanted to watch it again. I didn't get around to it. But this week's loss, I made it a point to actually watch it. I watched it again today. And it's because, I guess my point of this, and we're going to get into this a little bit because I'm just putting it out there. The way we've been playing, obviously we've been bitching about it since fucking week 1. We look horrible. We don't look together. We're not firing on all cylinders. But the disdain for the Eagles and everyone talking about, bench Jalen Hurts. I mean, obviously I get rid of our OC, but after the last couple of weeks, Hurts didn't do very well, whatever it is. And the amount of people that are just dick riding and listening to what other popular podcasts are saying and talking about benching Jalen Hurts, you have to be a stone cold fucking idiot to bring that up and make that a talking point as far as, if you're going to be serious as far as fantasy football or anything else. Because, all right, listen, crazy interception situation last week, right? I mean, let's talk
with
about
an S, situations,
right? I mean, listen, he did break a record that stood for over 30 years. He the first person in 30 years since 1979 or something crazy to throw an interception and then recover the fumble and then fumble it again another turnover. So 3 turnovers in one play is crazy work. But I mean, listen, it's a fluke situation. It happened one time 30 years ago. You can't be mad at him for that. It just happens, right? Now the
Well,
other
that's what
couple of
happens.
interceptions.
Looking back at that though too,
Yeah,
I don't know why he didn't just fall on the ball. He tried to run
that's
with
what
it.
I was saying. Yeah. I mean, but in the moment, you get it. You're trying to like at least make a play or whatever. But hey, I mean, just to not fall on it seems ridiculous because just tell the lineman the same thing. If it was a lineman there, hey man, why didn't you just fall on it? Like
They
that's
usually
the
do.
number one. Yeah, but you know, some guys
And
want to pick it
actually,
up, try to run with it.
and actually, the guy who caught who was it the interception to the fumble? Who
Yes,
was
interception.
the Chargers player
Right,
seemed like he shouldn't have been running with that ball the way he was running with that ball. Too. So he
right,
left the
right.
ball
So
running.
right. So he shouldn't have been running, which caused the fumble. And then Hertz grabs it, who shouldn't be grabbing. I mean, that's dangerous for him to just jump on that pile, but it's basically bounced into his hands. And at that point, he should have just fell with it. But I mean, again, looking at it in slow motion, the other hand came in there and kind of knocked the ball out rather quickly. So, I mean, you don't know. Then he tried to get back on it again and got kicked, but didn't go out of bounds. I mean, listen, that was a fluke, right? But the other 3 interceptions weren't excusable. I mean, he set up AJ Brown and across the first interception. He kind of AJ Brown tipped it and it bounced in the other guy's hands. Like that, he was running full speed onto another fucking receiver. I mean, to a defender. Like that was there's a bad throw, and a lot of these interceptions obviously are bad throws by Hurts, which I feel like it's more of the fact that because we're not throwing the ball as much, because he's not with that, he's not in tune with the receivers because it's all about timing, right? Know where your guy's going to be. You know, is he running routes faster this week? Is he running around slower this week? You know, so those things not happening, him not passing the ball to AJ Brown so frequently and checking down or running the ball or just getting sacked, just calls for that disconnect with the receiving core. And you see it, you saw it Monday night. You saw it on those interceptions, those turnovers were just absolutely insane. But at the same time, once again, our defense steps up and continues. He does what they need to do. We got what 2 or 3 turnovers from the defense after we turned the ball
played
over.
really well, but I got to tell you, it's weird to me watching these games because I watch other games as well, and you see how the referees are officiating these games.
Yeah,
Adoree Jackson pass interferes every single play.
yeah,
Dude, there's not a time where he doesn't have his hands all over somebody impeding the receiver, and they just don't call it for some reason.
yeah.
But then they call it on Quinion Mitchell for some BS.
Right, and that's one of those. Right, so you figure, okay, there's absolutely a problem with the referees. And this is something that I actually came up on my feed today, and I talked about it when the game was happening.
The actually was brutal.
The what? The Marlotta, yeah, but
brutal too.
yeah, but then he got away with it on that touchdown for Barkley, right? So kind of give and take. But what was there? It was a punt situation, and guy grabs the ball. He is completely face masked right in front of the ref. You can see the ref in the replay in the background staring at the play, and he doesn't call it. Like
somehow he caught that. How did he catch
that
it?
Ball? Don't know how he caught it. Great,
it kind of like bounced in his hand.
Right.
You know how it's, they're not always catching it perfectly clean, which is understandable. I mean, listen. People who think that receiving a punt is easy.
Oh, it's hard.
Like it's the most insane thing on earth. Yeah. Not only are you trying to catch a ball that literally almost hits the jumbotron, okay, every time they punt it,
but
then you have 11
feet up in the
10
air,
usually guys screaming forward at you because they want to knock the ball loose from you. You're going to get crushed. That's a very strange dynamic.
Oh man,
weird.
Can you imagine doing that before the new rules? Before the new rules, you can get blown up. If you didn't call fair catch, you were getting blown up before the ball even hit you.
And it's right before the ball even and that's the special teams. It is dangerous. It is a dangerous thing.
Yeah.
Do I like what they did with the kickoffs? No. But I also understand that they're trying to protect their investment in our players, so they're going to sometimes, at least I guess, heat on the side of safety for the players. But I got to tell you, there's a lot of this game that really I think I've been lying to myself all year, about Jalen Hurts. All right. I said to myself last year, he won a Super Bowl. He's a quarterback that can just find a way to get it done. He may not be the perfect quarterback all the time, not making, he still can't hit receivers in stride, it seems. It's not often that he's putting the ball perfectly into the hands of the receiver, which,
Right.
hey, all right, listen, it happens. But you sometimes expect that from an NFL quarterback, for the ball to be in a perfect spot.
Right.
He's not finding a way to win anymore. So my defensive, he's a great quarterback because he always finds a way to win. He's the team player. He'll push. He'll run the ball. He's not making good decisions. His readings check down they're not great. So I don't know how as a fan can defend him anymore, because he's not doing the things that made him great last year. And I went into the season knowing that a back-to-back is an almost impossibility, and I tried to be positive. I really did this whole season about that happening. Listen, It's obvious to me that we're not going to be winning a Super Bowl. Will we make the playoffs? Yeah. Probably. Our division's god-awful. And so it's like, that'll happen. They'll probably go out first or second round. Yeah. I think that's going to happen. But to be honest with you, I think it's a waste. Why are we even wasting the time of pretending? Why are we... And here's the thing. Bench Hurts only for the fact of, I want him healthy next year. Who knows what injuries are nagging him? It's the end of the season, right? We're not going anywhere. Who cares?
Yeah.
Are we supposed to just like they fake this? The NFL, every team fakes this thing like they're constantly just trying to win. Why?
Right.
Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? Listen, we're not winning the Super Bowl. It's not happening.
There's always that miracle chance, and the more you have, isn't no one on this level, no one that, obviously you're an athlete, no one, it doesn't matter, whether your team is 1-11 or 11-1, you're out there playing for the love of the game. And listen, there's a possibility. Now again, there's some teams that you're like, you know what, when they pull your starting quarterback and they put in the second and third string quarterbacks, obviously your team's not getting to the Super Bowl, but you also, as an individual, want to play well so that you can possibly get looked at and traded, because your team is wrong right now is horrible, right?
We don't have Lane Johnson. We don't have Dickerson. He's getting hurt every 2 seconds. The guys who are filling in those spots are not doing a great job, partially probably because they don't get a lot of playing time to begin with, right? There's that aspect of it too. There is so much that is going wrong that I'm afraid for it to go wrong even more. So would I say bench Hurts? No, I'm not a bench Hurts guy. But I'd be a bench Hurts guy if it meant saving him for next season maybe. But again, like I said, I can't defend him any longer this season.
Yeah, but I mean, so this is the thing. So if you bench Hurts, right? Who's our backup quarterback?
Tanner McKee.
Tanner McKee's not bad, but he hasn't played all season, right?
Right, give him the experience. We're not going to win it anyway. That's what I'm saying.
But we're in the playoffs, right? So we're not going to be number 1 or 2 seed because of Seahawks and I think it's Rams, right, that got us. But we're still solid 3rd seed, chance of at least one home playoff game, right? Now, top 3 in the NFC East, right? We're losing games by bullshit. Yes, we played a horrible game the other night. So did the Chargers, right? We sacked 7 times. Like we missed 2 field goals. Game should never win in overtime. We shouldn't have lost. As horrible as we played, the interceptions, the penalties that hit us at the most worst time ever, right? It's just like we get the momentum going and Hurts throws an interception. Either way, yes, we're going to stumble into the playoffs, like obviously we talked about this before, like the Chiefs did 2 years ago, right, or last year. We're going to stumble into the playoffs, and then we'll see what happens. It's not like we're in the hunt like Dallas and 5-6-1, and then hoping that we're going to play hard and win out and get in and barely get into the playoffs. We're not that team. We're better than that team. We are that team that is a prior year Super Bowl champion team. You can't just sit back now, sitting on 3rd place. And you know how many teams, the other, 20, whatever, was 13 teams on each side, right? Whatever fuck it is, 32 teams. So the other 16 teams minus 3, the other 13 teams, or let's say 10 teams that are not even in the playoff hunt, would kill to be in our position, right? With the team that we have, with the talent that we have on this team, and our quarterback. Why throw in the towel now? It's not like we don't have a chance.
What? Because you're not winning. It's not going to happen. You're telling me we can beat the Rams right now. You're telling me we can't even beat the Chargers. Who did we play last week? Who did we play on Thursday?
The Chargers, right?
No, we played Chargers
the week before.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know. Don't get me. I'm just.
We lost. It don't matter who it is. We lost.
Doesn't matter. But again, I don't understand that mentality. I just don't understand that mentality of just saying fuck it. Let's just give up because we're not going to win the Super Bowl. So let's just suck the rest of the season.
Bears.
We played the Bears. And the Bears aren't a bad team. Like the Bears have been garbage for years. So everybody thinks, oh, you lost to the Bears. Chicago Bears were what, 8-2 when they came into that game? They had the same record that we did, or a better record than we did. Like the Bears aren't a shitty team. We should have beat them absolutely, but we lost.
We have to beat the hard teams.
Yeah,
we have, and we're not going to.
But we did. So we lose to the easy teams and beat the hard teams, other than Dallas, which we should have stopped Dallas. Right?
Should have. 100% should have.
We gave up 21 points in the second half of the game, or the fourth quarter of the game. What the fuck is that?
Remember, I felt like this. I felt like I think I told Mr. Green this the other day. Mm-hmm. I said the way that we beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl completely destroyed their team. It was demoralizing how we beat them, right?
Right.
The Cowboys spanked us so bad. I feel like the same mojo happened for us. That win against that loss, that loss.
Back. Yeah.
Coming back 21 points.
Yeah.
Was so demoralizing that I do feel like it ruined the rest of the season. I'm being dramatic and saying give it up and do all this stuff, but it's like, here the truth is, I can't defend Hurts anymore. Okay, right. There's nothing I can't defend him.
But you don't have to
until sure. I mean, of course, against the bench Hurts people, he's never been good people, the people who think he's never been a top 5.
But the people 10. that say everyone that's bench Hurts, right? That's a different. So benching Hurts does absolutely nothing but do what you're actually saying is an extreme, which is throw away the season. Because now you're going to put Tanner McKee in, who hasn't played all season, going into the playoffs, which is a high pressure situation already.
Nick Foles, who won a Super Bowl.
I get, but he's not. But listen, Tanner McKee's not a Nick Foles.
I understand,
and it's lucky. And then we went in 11-1, right? And we also had home field advantage throughout. You know what I mean? Which helped Foles do his thing, like being at home, 11-1, going to the Super Bowl, going into the playoffs, whatever, and he wins out. I mean, that's crazy. So, it's obviously a one-off. But to put Tanner McKee in, trash the season because we know we're not going to win a Super Bowl. The idea of us, again, knowing you're not going to win a Super Bowl, yes, the way we're playing now, you can't expect that, right? But as an Eagles fan, as a fan of football, as a fan of the game, right? The teams that are in the hunt think they have a chance to win the Super Bowl. So why would anyone in their right mind be like, okay, we're number 3 seed in NFC East. We got we got one game to be able to play at home possibly. You know what? Let's throw in the towel and get some better picks next season, which is not going to happen. Right, because we got 4 games left.
No. It's
right. We're not going to get any better picks.
Anyway, no.
And we got Harry Roseman, who's the fucking pick master. We don't need anybody.
Again, I'm arguing. I'm arguing something because it's dramatic, right. Which is true. In reality, yes, you're right. You want to play to the best of your ability, but I'm telling you, it's just listen. In AJ Brown too, if he doesn't, there's so many drops. I can't. He better not post on Instagram all this week. There's all these things that I've excused. I've excused how the media frenzy around AJ Brown. I talked about it with you. I said it on this show that I thought it was kind of crazy. The media blows things out of proportion and feel like they make stories out of nothing.
Right.
Listen, how can I think that way anymore? I can't think that way anymore. There's no way that can happen. Talk like that and then not catch the ball.
But that's also because they're not throwing him the ball. They haven't connected all season. AJ Brown has a third of what he had last season. So if you're not catching the ball,
back to back 100-yard plus games.
Yeah,
I understand that they may not be passing him all that much, but when you do get those passes, if you're going to make those gripes and you finally get those passes, you're telling me I'm going to call ring rust on AJ Brown, one who supposedly thinks he's top 3 receiver in the whole league. I'm going to say, you know what? It's just the ring rust. There's a reason why he's not catching the ball. No, motherfucker, you catch the football. That's your job.
No, I get
to do it. It doesn't matter. But it's all that. And guess what? Here's the thing. You want to think the biggest curse is to this Eagles team?
What's that?
When they start having big problems, when they brought Brandon Graham in, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
I was against that since day one.
It seemed like
retired.
Yeah.
We talked about them not possibly needing a leader. He comes onto the deep and listen. The defense isn't last year's defense. I don't think you could ever have last year's defense ever again because they were so good.
Yeah.
But like they have flashes of like brilliance. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brandon Graham did what? It did nothing.
No, because he's still not even on the field, is he?
No, he is sometimes. He's on there sometimes.
Yeah,
it's not all that much. It's just listen.
He's not a force.
Jalen's not playing great.
No.
AJ Brown's not playing great.
Right.
Okay. Even though I just said, he's had back-to-back 100-yard plus games,
and we've got injuries on the front or something.
We have injuries on the front line,
so we can't run the ball.
We have an offensive coordinator that people are throwing eggs at his house because he's doing so poorly.
That was wild. That was wild.
Of all the things, come on, throwing eggs at this guy is crazy. It's crazy stuff.
You know what? I'm surprised no one threw batteries at his house.
At least it's
like we did with Santa Claus, right? No, that would be horrible because you're gonna break shit, and that's kind of dangerous. And now you're getting hit with some whatever kind of assault threats, whatever. Eggs are harmless. People do it during Halloween, right? So, but yeah, getting his house egg was kind of funny, but it's crazy, absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Listen, overall, I don't know what's going on in the locker room, but 3 losses in a row. It's
against
tough,
teams we should have. 2 losses against teams we should have beat.
Yeah, it's
tough. Chargers we knew going in was going to be a hard game, but Cowboys. Again, we lost Cowboys by a field goal. We got stomped by the Bears. The Bears ran all over us. Luckily, our run defense was a lot better.
There was catastrophic failure on the Eagles in every aspect of that game. The Bears,
oh my God.
The Bears played a great game. You can't say they didn't.
In Philly. They came in Philly and whooped our ass like that, dude. That's crazy. But again, even that game, we lost by 9, and then we lost last night or the other night by 3 points again, right? So it's like we're not getting blown out other than the Bears. We're losing, but we're barely winning. Again, we're the Chiefs 2 years ago. Right. I just think
last year. No, cheers.
Listen, I don't have high hopes. Yeah, last year. I don't have high hopes for us going, to the Super Bowl. That's so far out of the realm of possibilities right now in my mind. Now, as a football enthusiast, as a purist, I'm thinking of it like this. Everyone gets on that field every Sunday, every weekend. And that goal is, you know what? Our chances of going to the Super Bowl went from 95% to, 8 to 75%, 79%, right? Whatever that number is now. Let's be the underdogs like we were a few years ago and show everybody what the fuck we're made of. And we have the talent to do that. What we have to do is execute.
I kind of feel like, I almost feel like that, you're right, we have to execute it. And I think the fire just doesn't. Do you know what I think bothers me a lot about everything too? Is that I feel like the fire is not there.
Yeah,
I just feel like
there's definitely a lack of energy. You're right. Yeah, you don't feel that hunger,
the magic. You don't feel the magic.
We're ready. Yeah. We're ready. Like we're ready, so ready. Like you don't feel that.
Nope.
Like you don't.
Zero.
I barely hear the fucking Eagles anthem, the Meek Mill joint. Like, where's that at? I guess during the game you hear it.
What's
but
Gilly? Where's Gilly dancing around?
Where's Gilly been at? Right.
Well, he's at all the listen. He's everywhere, but it's not like those things aren't like blow the whistle's not a thing anymore. Like all these things are not things.
The hype isn't there.
You lost Monday by a one-handed quarterback. Herbert only had one arm and still won the game. True.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just it's
The
so bad.
wait, the Ravens lost too, right? So I'm gonna need him to be quiet.
Oh,
Wait,
the
no, he's not
Vikings.
a
No,
Ravens
Vikings
guy.
won. Oh my God, talk about the
Vikings won.
Vikings.
Yeah.
The Vikings with that dirty hit on Zach Ertz, destroying that. Did you see his knee?
No,
Oh my God!
I missed that
One
game.
of the defensive, one of the guys on the defense in the secondary came up. Zach Ertz went to go jump up for a ball as a tight end,
Hmm.
and he just dove the. It could have been in the moment, but it's just like I don't understand why he's going there anyway. Because feel like when he wanted to try and hit the tight end, so they do like the flip thing, kind of, where like they're gonna hopefully drop the ball.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
jumps up and hits him right in the knee, and his knee bends backwards like you're walking, like you're walking backwards.
Oh yeah,
It's
I just saw it.
bad.
I
It's
just watched
bad.
it. Oh, hyperextend. That's brutal right there.
They carted him off the field.
Oof.
Zach Ertz is in his back nine to begin with, and it's my opinion, my obviously super smart opinion that can only imagine it's a career ender.
Yeah,
You don't
because
come back
he's
from that
not.
as an quote unquote old tight end.
No, and that. Oof. Jeezy, crazy. Yeah, I didn't see that. That's brutal. I mean, that was a dirty hit. Well, technically it wasn't, because right, he didn't. Nobody got called for a foul on that because
Yeah,
he hit him below
I
the.
don't think there was, but it's like you said, it's like kind of
Yeah, it's a bad hit. I see what you're saying, like trying to hit him until he flips over
it is
and
clean. Like he
drops
was
the
trying to
ball.
dive, and I feel like he was trying to go low anyway. But then
Yeah,
since Ertz jumped, and the guy who was the defensive player kind of already committed, I
yeah,
feel as though it was just like a recipe for disaster.
yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. That's wild. Damn, that shit. I hope he gets better, man. Feel better, bro.
Yeah, I know. I like Zach Ertz. I like Julie Ertz. I like all their whole fan. I like all.
Yeah,
I wish that Goddard was a Zach Ertz or Brent Selleck.
yeah,
That would be amazing.
yeah, yeah. Listen, but he looked good.
Those tight ends were so good, man.
Yeah, but listen, Goddard's not bad. I mean,
No,
he's a solid go-to when he checks down. Like he catches the ball. He has doesn't have many drops, and his
I
run
wish he
at the
would.
catch. He's not
I
that
wish he would throw a
fast,
mean
but he's a
block every
bigger
once in a
dude.
while. I think that's what I miss from those older tight ends. I say older like they're that old, but they're
Like
not.
back in the
Like
50s.
Brent Selleck, right? Yeah, like it's Mike Mamula.
Yeah,
Um, when I see them, like they were throwing nasty blocks too. So it's like I like those gritty tight ends who can catch the ball. They're like robots. Like Gronkowski, when he just looks like a robot, like a huge, like boxy, not
yeah,
smooth robot. Like when he's out there, but somehow. Even Kelsey's the same way. Like they catch the ball and it's like they're not super fast, but they're not exactly slow either. And it's like this weird, it's like robotic. I love that. Like throw a mean block, dude.
yeah, yeah. Get in there and knock somebody on their ass. When you see like a fucking tight end pancake somebody, that's nice.
That's
That's
great.
nice.
It's great. All right. Now that we've shown our disdain and
My support. Listen, I know we're not gonna listen. Whatever. I think that honestly, we still have a chance to do pretty well if some things come together. We can get some
this
of those play calls away from the OC.
this
And
season, this season for me, I feel as though I've never been so disinterested in an Eagles season than this one too.
because it's the
The
hype was so
the
real.
vibe is weird, and
Yeah,
I feel as though it's made me not want to pay attention as much as I typically do.
I think
It's
it's
not exciting.
for me. I feel the same way, and I think it's for me. It was because of all of the hype after the Super Bowl and off season, and then we're like, oh, we're not losing anybody, but then we lost people and brought people in. We had a great off season trade situation, so we were stacked and going to season. It was like, oh, we're gonna do boom, 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 and like you said in the beginning of the season, we didn't look like we didn't look good because they're not playing the starters the first 3 games of the preseason. And I think that
Yeah,
dynamic, that lack of play is carrying through the season. And you see it in every game now. Again, the timing is off with the receivers. We've got a lot of injuries up front. The blocking's not there. It's just the Hurts' throws so many interceptions. He had two up until the other day, right? Until Monday. He had two interceptions
He
on
only
the
had one in
season.
like 13 games or something crazy
Right.
number like that.
As soon as they said that, that's those fucking
They
announcers.
do that all the time too.
It's like, oh, he hasn't had an interception in 13 games or whatever. All of a sudden, an interception. Like, you fucking ass.
Except
It's
for
probably Chris Collinsworth.
except for the kicker for the Chargers. They'd bring up his
Yeah.
stat every 2 seconds, and he just would drill it even harder.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You wish it
Somehow,
would work
dude.
for that, right? No. That guy's killing
Dicker,
it.
the kicker.
Dicker the kicker. But,
All right,
I mean, listen, we got this. I don't know. I think at this point, I'll be happy as long as we don't go first round knockout. I'll be okay with the season. Because, I mean, we're limping into the playoffs.
We're going
So-
first round. We're going out first round, Dwayne.
Nope.
We're going out
Absolutely
first round,
not.
Dwayne.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
We're gonna have to
Kiss my
put,
ass.
I wonder if there's a bet for that, a prop bet for that. We should run it. It'd be
I'm sure there's
cool.
somewhere.
It'll feel so good when I win and you lose.
$20. I only bet $20 anyway. If I'm gonna bet. My boy owes me $20. He lost to me last week.
We find out Rocco owes you money.
No, it's not Rocco's. My boy
all
always.
right.
He always talks shit. He has no like you ever have it's like one of your boys that doesn't have a team, but then just shits talks every team when they lose. It's
I don't know. I don't, but I wish that was me. That'd be awesome.
Dude, this my boy. Oh, shout out to Otis, bro. He's my nigga, right? But it's like every time the Eagles lose, he's talking crazy shit. Every time Dallas loses, he talks crazy shit. Because the other group of my boys that we have, there's Dallas fans, there's Chicago fans, you know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. But it's like he don't have a team. So it's like you can't even talk shit on him because he's like, well, I don't have a team, so I'm just like talking shit on y'all. That's annoying. Like it's like I don't like it's like to say I don't watch hockey, right? But by default, I would say if anything, I'm a Flyers fan. I've been to a few games, right? But let's say all my boys were hockey fans. And I was like, I don't really give a shit about it, but you know, I liked whatever team, but I'm not a diehard fan. And every time the Blackhawks lost a game, I would talk shit. And I'd be like, well, you don't even like hockey. Like that's kind of corny to me. I don't know. It's very frustrating, obviously, it's bothering me a lot. This is one of my therapy
Yo, he's
sessions.
now, as a true friend, he's gonna go even harder. So
Fuck him. Motherfucker. Wait till I see.
All
You
right.
better have my money too. I sent him a meme.
if
I said,
if
yo,
anything, you better have that money.
I sent him a meme that don't have my goons come get you. And there was a picture of P. Diddy holding AK-47 of baby oil. Pause, bro. I'm gonna get my money
All right.
one way or the other.
Let's hit this, Mr. Green.
All right.
He's got a doozy. It was about 8 minutes. So
Here we
Mr.
go.
Green,
Mr.
come on,
Green.
man.
How you doing, bro? Thanks for listening in. Let's hear what you got to say.
All right, I'm gonna look for your comments, Mr. Green, on the stream as we listen to this.
Comments or excuses.
Hit it. Hit it.
Hello, everybody. Mr. Green. Not doing so good, man. I am so aggravated after Sunday talking about college football. Can anybody explain to me why Notre Dame did not make it into the playoffs? That's
Yeah, that's
unbelievable. Yes,
That's
I'm
crazy.
a Notre Dame fan. I know we usually talk NFL on this.
Quick facts about Mr. Green. He is a huge Notre Dame fan. He typically, past couple years, he's actually gone to a game.
Oh, really?
And over there, like he'll go and make a whole thing out of it. Like he is
That's cool.
a huge nerd. So anytime, because he's not an Eagles fan, but he was at the Eagles parade when they won the Super Bowl. He was singing the Eagles fight song. He was wearing green for it. And so whenever time he'd be like, well, you were wearing, Eagles stuff. He's like, no, that was for Notre Dame.
Bro, that's funny. My brother goes all the time. I told you he played for them. He
Yeah.
goes out at like 2 or 3 games a year usually. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a
They
lot
didn't
of fun.
fucking get in.
College games are another level. Anyway,
Oh yeah, especially there.
on this, but I am so aggravated with college football right now. It's unbelievable. Notre Dame, ranked number 9, didn't even play last week, and they had the number 12 team jump in front of them. Unbelievable. But you know what? Let's talk about football, guys. NFL. How you doing, Nick? Hey, Dwayne. How you doing, buddy? Haven't
Yeah.
talked to you in a couple weeks. Let's get right into it, man. I'm looking at a Thursday night game, the Atlanta Falcons against Tampa Bay. Yes, guys, I will be taking Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay. I believe Cousins is going to be quarterbacking for Atlanta. He's not a good primetime quarterback. He never has been, and he never will be. All right? That guy, Bucky Irvin, is going to have a decent game. Not even sure what the final score is going to be, but it doesn't matter. I do know Tampa Bay is going to cover the point spread. Just back Tampa Bay. Next game I'm looking at is the Cleveland Browns against the Chicago Bears. There's no way in the world I could put my money on that guy, Deion Sanders Jr., whatever the hell that guy's name.
Oh, hold on a second.
I listen. I like Shador a lot.
I do
like
too.
Shador Sanders. I like the family dynamic. I like Dion. I think it's a cool thing to watch. Who would not, as a father, love to watch their son at the same level that you were, which is top? Like he's in the NFL. And I will say this: he's getting better every week. What else can you ask from this kid?
Right. Yo, and listen, there's this whole other thing behind all this. Let's get into this when he's done this. But I'm going to write it down because apparently Deion Sanders, when he was playing baseball, he was being taunted by their coach's grandfather or something like that. And Deion Sanders, I think, embarrassed him publicly or whatever and threw water on him. And he's probably never let that fucking die down and could never get back at Deion because this is a great player in the NFL and in baseball. That now that when they had, that's why Shador ended up going. Because remember, he was the number one person that said he didn't want Shador on the team. And now he sat him all season long. And now he has this great game last week, right? 1 rushing, 2 throwing touchdowns. First rookie ever to throw over 300 yards. Brings him back to win the game. And then takes him the fuck out and does some stupid wildcat play with the other quarterback. Like,
Can you believe that?
no, it's fucking insane. And there's history between Deion Sanders and that head coach's family. I don't know if it's his father or grandfather, but something happened years ago and people were talking about it. And I think this situation right there, he needs to be fired immediately. People are calling for his fucking firing immediately.
Plus,
because
their
listen,
team's trash too.
who, the Browns? Yeah, but I mean, the Cleveland Brown fans were so excited when they got Shador in that team. To sit him all season long, and then when you give him a game halfway in, he does okay, he does not bad. And then to have a breakout game like this, where they could have won, they probably should have won if Shador was still in the game, and they didn't, and Stefanski pulls him out like that, that's crazy. Listen, they're calling for his firing all over the place. I think he should go too, because it's deeper shit than that. It's deeper than, why would you throw the game like that? I mean, I guess, they're not a good team, but again, this is the end of the season, right? Cleveland Browns are what? What's their fucking record? I don't know. They're not good, right?
No, they're not good. We can settle on that.
But yeah, they're 3-10, right? They should be 4-9. But still, you got a rookie quarterback who's just starting to get his little leg. This is the time to keep that quarterback in. Good teams or not, let him play, let him shine, let him get his plays in, his starts up, so that way next season he's your starting quarterback and you have tape on him from the season before so you can see how he plays, especially going into, he's not going to get in the playoffs. The last few games of the season, let the man cook. He had a great game and you pull him out. That's hate right there. But go ahead, I'm sorry. That's my
I don't like it either, but listen. You're not wrong, dude. I like him. Is he the greatest quarterback? Absolutely not. But
no. He's
the
a rookie.
potential's there, and he's improving every week. You can't ask for anything better than that.
Right.
He's actually quarterbacking for the Cleveland Browns. Joe Flacco should be the quarterback, but he went to Cincinnati to help them guys get where they're at. Now Joe Burrow's back, and now Joey's on the bench. But that's okay. Why are we even talking about the Bengals? Talking about Chicago against the Browns. I will be taking Chicago. I seen Chicago play 2 weeks ago against your Philadelphia Eagles. They had them 2 running backs. I think they combined for 270 yards, both of them. Yeah, these guys are going to be running all over top of Cleveland. Chicago's home. I see Chicago win this game by like 17. Next game is Arizona against the Texans. Guys, I don't know if you've been watching football recently, but the Texans, man, that team is on fire. I think they were like 1-4 beginning of the season, no chance to make the playoffs. Now you look at the record. I think they're in first place in that division, and they're playing Arizona this week. Texans, man, they have a really great defense. I really don't see Arizona scoring no more than 10 points in this game. I know the Texans don't have a great offense, but you really don't need a great offense when you play Arizona. Anyway, just take the Texans. Next game up is going to be a good game. You're looking at the Detroit Lions against the Rams. Two of them teams have a real good chance of going to the Super Bowl. The problem is the Lions, they have too many injuries this year. Rams, they lost 2 weeks ago. How? I don't know. But then they came back and scored, 52 points, I think, last week against the Cardinals, team that I'm going against this week.
Hey,
but
the Cardinals are horrible,
Rams are actually home. And if I'm not mistaken, it's both of the quarterbacks that got traded for each other. Remember Goff and Stafford? Stafford was on Detroit. Goff was on the Rams, and they swapped them. And ever since they swapped, the Rams are on fire. And I do see Stafford winning this game easily.
Stafford.
Back the Rams.
This guy says because he lives in that area, Stratford.
Yeah.
Instead of Stafford.
It's like people from New
hilarious
York,
to me.
and they add the R to stuff.
The next game is the Colts against Seattle. Not sure if you guys know this or not,
Because we're not.
but the
watching
Colts
football.
had a really good season. They had a running back from South Jersey. Guy went to Salem High School. Really good running back. They had a good quarterback, but the problem is he got hurt. And I don't know if you guys heard this or not, but this guy, Phil Rivers. Anybody know that guy? I think he played for the Chargers.
It sounds like
The
you don't
guy's
know.
44 years old. He has 10.
Anybody hear this guy? Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers. Yes, he's been in the league
Kids.
forever.
He has a lot of grandkids. I know we talk about Rodgers being pop.
Hold on. Listen,
Well, guess what, guys?
he has to have a job part time, looking into these players' personal lives. I don't know if he does it.
That Mr. Green's a genealogist.
I didn't know. He works for My 23.
He worked for 23 of me. That's why they went under.
Because every week he's got a story about some player, like a random family story. He's got a. I don't know. That's funny.
Yeah. He's 44 years old. Let's see. Let's Google Philip
Let's find
Rivers.
out. Let's start fact checking. Right.
Oh, he has one. Wait, he has one known grandson. He is a grandfather.
He has one. He said he has a bunch of grandkids.
Yeah, he has a bunch of grandkids.
He doesn't. He has one.
Dude, he has 10 kids.
10 kids, yes, but one grandkid.
Wow. All right, anyway, sorry. Let's go back to Mr. Green.
I think I'm going to be stopping picking on Rodgers. This guy Rivers is back in the league now, and he's supposed to be leading the Colts into the promised land. Good luck with that. But no lie, man, this guy Phil Rivers, 10 kids. I think he has 21 grandkids, if I'm not mistaken. That I'm not sure about.
10
but
kids,
I know
21 grandkids.
What? He has one.
He said 10 kids, 21 grandkids just now.
He said Rivers.
Rover Rivers.
definitely has 10 kids. He's going against Seattle. Come on, man. You guys been watching Seattle play this season? Them guys, they're excellent. They're a really good team, Seattle. They're playing in Seattle. It's no way. I don't think Rivers is actually playing this week. I heard he's going to be playing next week. Right now, he's on the practice field, and then all of a sudden, next week, he's going to be starting quarterback, which means that they have no confidence in the guy they have. How's that guy going to go to Seattle and stand a chance against Seattle. Ain't going to happen. Seattle's winning this game by 21 points. Next game up, I'm actually going to throw you a bonus play.
Bonus.
It's going to be them Oakland Raiders or Las Vegas Raiders, whatever you want to call them. They're actually playing your Philadelphia Eagles. Now, I don't know if you guys watched that game on Monday, but I actually took the Eagles.
Why does he start every sentence with?
I don't
I
know
don't
if
know
you
if
guys
You
watch
guys
this.
watch this. If
I don't know if
did
you
this,
know
though.
this. I don't know
I
if
don't
you've
know if
heard
you
of
do
this. I think that might be like his thing when he gives
It's his stin, dude. It's his.
yeah.
It's his. That's the tism coming out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The Eagles. I actually put money on the Eagles this week. I really
Actually.
did. I don't know. I had inside information. Problem is, something happened over the weekend, which I didn't know that. After the game Tuesday, I was hanging out with Joe Flacco's nephew, man. We went to the Philly Sports Bar, sat down, had a
We went to the Philly Sparks bar.
Sparks Bar. Wait, so he's hanging out with Flacco's nephew. That's his insider information.
I'll tell you what, right now, it's his imaginary friend because there's no way they actually hung out.
No way.
couple
The guy's
drinks.
probably just
and
telling him, yeah, I'm Joe Flacco's nephew.
buy me free
Buy me
drinks.
some
buy me free
drinks,
stuff.
right?
Oh my god.
his nephew told me some things that I really should not be saying. What's going
What did he do? Say the N word?
Right. You know, these N words at this bar get on my nerves.
Oh my goodness, you shouldn't be saying that, Joe Flacco's nephew.
what's going on with Jalen Hurts. But I won't really get into his personal life. But this girl that he's with, troubles. I mean, he's supposed to be in love with this girl, but the problem is, I can't really say it. But I'm just going to say the problem with Jalen Hurts, it's not his eyes. Remember I told you he got glasses earlier in the season? Has nothing to do with the glasses. It has to do with this girl, man. This girl's playing his head, man. Just like that guy, who's that guy for Kansas City? Kelsey. Remember that guy? He's with this girl.
Hold on a second. As I'm thinking about this, I decided to fact check his hanging out with Joe Flacco's nephew, Stephen Flacco, who was
Steven?
born. Stephen was born June 26, 2012. The kid's 13 years old. How the hell
Whoa!
are you hanging out with Joe Flacco's nephew at the bar and he's 13?
This is a Diddy situation.
I mean, clearly the guy's
I
not.
don't want to disparage the guy's name, but you can't be hanging out with 13-year-old randos at the bar.
You can't.
Oh, he
Right.
just said cousin. He just said cousin. In the chat, he just said cousin. He changed his mind. He said.
Oh,
he said
now it's
nephew.
cousin. Well,
Yeah.
we have it on record, audio, the view saying it's his nephew a couple of times. All right, go ahead.
I mean, he's supposed to be in love with this girl, but the problem is, I can't really say it. But I'm just going to say the problem with Jalen Hurts, it's not his eyes. Remember I told you he got glasses earlier in the season? Has nothing to do with the glasses. It has to do with this girl, man. This girl's playing his head, man. Just like that guy, who's that guy for Kansas City? Kelsey. Remember that guy? He's with this girl, Taylor. Well, come on, man. Anybody watching to see what Kansas City's doing? Once again, Taylor's getting into his life, and they can't play. Jalen's with this girl. He can't play. I guess the moral of that story is
He was with her when they
maybe
won the
you
Super
should
Bowl.
be going out with girls, maybe. I don't know.
He's engaged,
Anyway,
he's engaged to his fiance.
I'm
He's been
definitely
with
going to
her
take the Eagles this week.
since the Super Bowl. Before the Super Bowl, they dated in college.
Listen.
Listen,
Let Mr. Green live in the world where he hangs out with Joe Flacco's cousin.
nephew.
Okay.
Right. Yes, I'm all about fact checking this motherfucker because now it gets crazy. It's getting
seeing that
crazy.
suddenly. This is a Trump speech, and you are seeing that
Yes,
suddenly.
I am trying. Yes, I'm fact checking this dickhead.
Week because they're playing home and they are going to win this division. And if they have any chance on getting back to the Super Bowl, this is going to be the key play against the Raiders. The Raiders are playing for a draft choice. that they have 2 wins all season. They ain't going to get the 3rd win in Philadelphia. I can tell you that right now. I'm not sure if the Eagles are going to pound them, but I know they'll win by probably at least 3 touchdowns. Thought maybe 50 points, but I don't see the Eagles scoring 50 points. Problem is the Eagles' defense. They actually got to that one-handed guy, Herbert, on Monday night. I think they got him
like
8 times.
He has no idea who these people are. Like if it's not somebody that plays for the Minnesota Vikings, it's like, yeah, you know that guy. You heard of him, LeBron James, right? LeBron James. Like you go ahead. It's funny.
I still don't understand how a one-handed guy beat the Eagles, but it wasn't really him that beat him. It was Jalen. He actually, by the way, is in the world's record too. By the way, he had 2 turnovers on the same play. Did anybody see that? He threw an interception, and then the guy intercepted it, and he was running back. Guy fumbled the ball. Guess what? Jalen picked it up. Great job, Jalen. Problem is, he fumbled the ball in the same play.
It happened in 1979.
And they took it down for a field goal. But anyway, I see myself going 6-0 this week. I'm taking Tampa Bay, Chicago, the Texans, the Rams, Seattle, and the Eagles. Let's go, guys. 6-0.
Let's go, guys.
You ever heard this guy, Joe Flacco?
Yeah. Joe Flacco's cousin nephew. His grandpa, his uncle grandpa.
I wouldn't be bragging about hanging out with his nephew at the bar.
13 years old.
You should get some of your facts straight, Mr. Green.
Yeah, you gotta wait. You gotta get your lies straight before you say really bad.
Because I'm fact checking. Fuck that.
Any final thoughts, Dwayne?
Yeah, man. Just to recap, I think that Mr. Green needs to be fact checked every show, so we'll be continuing to do that. Listen, I'm not too excited about going into the playoffs, but I don't want to get first round knockout. I know it might happen, but I'm looking forward to it not happening. Getting to the Super Bowl, not going to happen. Not the way we're playing now. And if some kind of miracle happens where there's some juice that's passed around in that locker room and we come out actually playing like a Super Bowl champion team, we're not getting to the Super Bowl. There's too many good teams out there. Denver, I mean, that would be the Super Bowl, but like you're looking at, listen, the Seattle Seahawks, the fucking Rams, the Chargers, like we got beat by Dallas. Like it's just not in the cards this season. Hopefully do something better. We get healthy again and then start it all over next year, but we're not going to the Super Bowl. And I really think it sucks that the head coach, the offensive coordinator took out Shedeur Sanders last week. It's a travesty, bro. Other than that, and sorry for my anger this show, bro. I'm sorry. It just losing 3 weeks in a row takes a toll on you.
Takes a toll on a man.
Takes a toll on a man. They'll go give me a banquet beer, a Coors. Banquet beer. Yeah, it takes a toll on me, man. And listen, I'm sorry to my girl too, because I haven't been the nicest person in the past couple of days. And a lot of it has to do with fucking Eagles. Well, like it's just frustrating.
I think in this case you should apologize to her and not to the pod.
I did. I apologized to her this morning,
right.
Yesterday.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. I was a dick yesterday, but it's all good.
All right.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening. We love y'all.
Mr. Green just said. Mr. Green heard they called McNabb up, telling him to come out of retirement.
Stop it.
So
why didn't they call you first?
Around one more time.
I'm surprised he didn't say he got a call from the front office and he wanted to get McNabb back.
Listen, as always, as hard as it is to say, go Birds.
Go Birds.
But
I
don't see a whole lot of great things, unfortunately.
Energy is down, man. Energy got to change. There's got to be a shift. There's got to be something. I don't know what's going to happen, but there's got to be a shift in something. I washed all my Eagle shit, figuring I'll wash off all the fucking bad juju from the last 3 weeks. I don't know what the fuck else to do. Did I burn a candle with some sage up in this bitch? I don't know.
Sage it. Hashtag sage it.
Sage it.
All right, guys. Thanks again for listening. We love you as always. We are out.
Black and Tan Sports. Black. The coolest monkey in the jungle. Holla.
Tan. Not saying that. Bye.
Second coolest monkey in
Turn
the jungle.
speakers up. All eyes locked on a commissioner's cup. 25 years, yeah, the legends don't stop. Fantasy dreams on the way to the top. Black and 10 Sports, we running it up. 2025 Commissioner's Cup. Yeah, the legends don't stop. Fantasy dreams on the way to the top. Black and 10 Sports, we running it up. 2025.